I was wide awake and alert, waiting for the radio to turn on. It was 10:30, and I still had a half hour to wait. This had been a recurring event for a week. A broken radio in the attic, turning on precisely at 11:11 p.m., broadcasting messages in an unfamiliar language. I wasn't sure what it meant or even how it sounded. I am a linguist, not a cryptologist or a codebreaker, but I had been analysing it for about a week, and I felt I was on the verge of a breakthrough. At last, it was 11:10. I was filled with anticipation. 11:11. Right on cue, the radio came to life. "In this world. And you hear me?" I jotted down every sound, but the snippets were too brief to provide a clear idea of the language's structure or vocabulary. Deciphering this would certainly be a challenge. As the days went by, I continued my late-night vigils by the radio, each time hoping to gather more phrases or even full sentences. The more I heard, the more intrigued I became. This wasn't just any foreign language. It had nuances and phonetic patterns that were unlike anything I had ever studied. One evening, after capturing another fragment, I decided to play around with the sounds and recordings I had amassed. I combined various snippets, replaying them at different speeds. To my astonishment, when played backward and then sped up, the message became clearer. "Is anyone in this world? Can you hear me?" It hit me. Was this radio tapping into a frequency from another dimension or time? Or perhaps it was simply a prank, a broadcast meant to confuse any listeners. Determined to get to the bottom of it, I decided to repair the radio, thinking that maybe it wasn't broken at all, but rather tampered with. After some tinkering, I managed to adjust its frequency settings, hoping this would yield a clearer message. The next night, I sat by the radio, waiting. As the clock struck 11:11, a clear voice emanated. "If you can hear this, know that you're not alone. We've been trying to reach out. We need help." Chills ran down my spine. The voice, the message, it was genuine. The question now was, who were they? And how could I possibly help?